Hi, everybody. Mr. McGarry here, and I wanted to tell you about something big that's about to start right here in October, October the 12th through November the 18th. We are going to begin our after-school activities, and the greatest thing about the after-school activities is there's a bus to take you home. We want to be parent pickup. We have a variety of programs, and I want to tell you about all of them. Once again, it starts on the 12th of October and it ends November the 18th. It's Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. The registration for your parents, they got to go on the portal and they'll see a registration form there that they'll have to fill out. The cost is $50 for one program, but if you do two or more, it's $60. That includes your bus transportation, but like I say, if that doesn't work for all families, we also have parent pickup. So let's get started, and I'll tell you a few things that we're going to do in the after-school activities. All right, first off, let's get some of the details out of the way. Where is the parent portal? It's in Infinite Campus, so your parents should be familiar with that. That's where your grades are and everything else. They just have to go in there and find the form. The payment, they have to drop off the check here. It should check is what we prefer. They can bring it here. You can bring it here and give it to Mrs. Boersma. It's due October the 12th, 2021, pretty quickly. I will tell everybody the classes fill up fast, so if there's one you really want to get into, like fishing, get that in early. All right, so we have limited sizes all the way around, but we want as many students to participate as possible. Let's talk about the activities. Number one, been doing this one a long time, the TV studio with Mr. Parati on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll be right here in the library. That's where I'm broadcasting from right now. If you want to be a reporter, if you want to be a producer, if you want to work front of the camera, behind the camera, this is the club for you. They have a great time. And for parents, the TV studio is how we broadcast all the information to the school each and every morning. It's a great experience, and they can continue in the high school if they have a desire. Next up, we have a fun group, a fun activity, color, conversation, and cocoa. If you just want to hang out with your friends after school and get a ride home on the bus, this is the club for you. You can color with Mrs. Montagna, have a nice conversation, and then have some cocoa and marshmallows with it too. It's a great club. Everybody has a great time. Look forward to seeing you in coloring, conversations, and cocoa with Mrs. Montagna. Next, we have the chess club with Mrs. Memolo on Tuesdays. If you're a beginner or you're an advanced player, what a great club this is. For those strategic thinkers out there, join the chess club with Mrs. Memolo on Tuesdays. Next, we have Pokemon Go with Mr. Parati on Wednesday. You do need a phone for this one, but Mr. Parati will take you through all the adventures of Pokemon Go, and you can do the virtual world of Pokemon. Once again, a really popular club. Make sure you sign up early for this one if you want to get in the Pokemon Go Club with Mr. Parati on Wednesdays. Next, we have a new one. This is the Beatlemania, the Beatles, 60s rock and roll music and videos with Mr. Chomp. They're going to meet on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If you just want to hear some great old music and get some perspective from a true professional, Mr. Chomp, join the Beatles Club with Mr. Chomp on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Next, we have the Tech Crew, probably one of the most important activities we do all year long. The Tech Crew is a crew that I count on throughout the year. They're the people that help me put on all the productions, whether it's the chorus concert, the band concerts, the orchestra concerts. The tech crew are the people that do the lighting, they do the sound, they do all the behind-the-scenes things necessary to run a production. Mrs. Nocera does the tech crew, and they are vital to the success of the middle school. So if you have an interest in technology and want to learn the behind-the-scenes, what goes on for every production we do, join the tech crew. Next, we have soccer with Mr. DeSarno and Mr. Saslow on Tuesdays. A game of soccer out there on the field. If it's inclement weather, we'll try to bring you in. But for those soccer enthusiasts out there and you're looking just to play a game with some friends, join the soccer club on Tuesdays with Mr. DeSarno and Mr. Saslow. Next up, we have for our 8th grade only, the Algebra Purple Haze. If you're one of those students that's in the algebra class, and boy, is it overwhelming, and you just want to get together with some friends and talk about the homework, talk about quizzes, and meet with Mrs. Spangler, the Purple Haze Algebra group is for you. Just get in touch with Mrs. Spangler. She does this only on Thursdays, but it's a great resource for all our 8th graders who just have that, they just like the math class. And come on in and join Mrs. Spangler for Purple Haze in the algebra class. Next, we have Kickball with Mr. Salasso and Coach DeSarno. How about a game of kickball out there on the field? This is just an awesome activity for anyone involved. Boys and girls, they meet on Thursdays and they just have a blast. So if you want to play some kickball with Mr. Saslow and Mr. DeSarno, sign up. This one will fill up in a hurry as well. Next, we have the Computer Game Club with Mrs. Montagna on Wednesdays. And once again, just an opportunity. All of us play computer games, but wouldn't it be great to play with just my friends in the same room rather than across the internet? So if you're interested in the Computer Game Club with Mrs. Montagna, they meet on Wednesday. Next, we have the Homework Heroes. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can come all 3 days. You can come 1 day. You can come 2. Mrs. Johnson does Homework Heroes here in the library, and it just have an opportunity for kids to get their homework done before 4 o'clock. So they get out of school, they come do their homework, wrapped up, 3:20, go home, you have your whole night free. Join the Homework Heroes on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday with Mrs. Johnson. Next, we have the Lego Club with Mrs. Montagna, and they meet on Tuesdays. If you like to build and you like to build fantastic structures, this is the club for you. We have Legos of every kind. So come join the Lego Club with Mrs. Montagna on Tuesday. Next up, we have the Walking Adventures of Mr. Chomp on Thursdays. Did you ever realize behind the middle school we have a full forest? You can hike those trails and see the wildlife and see the trees and just enjoy this beautiful autumn season with Mr. Chomp on Thursdays with Walking Adventures. Next, we have Open Gym with Coach DeSarno and Mr. Saslow, and that's on Wednesdays. For all you future basketball players who are hoping to make the team, this is an opportunity you can't miss. Coach DeSarno will put you through the drills that he's going to do with his 7th and 8th graders this year. This is a really successful program. We love our basketball program. So if you're looking for get some extra pointers before basketball season, join Coach DeSarno and Mr. Saslow on Wednesdays for the Open Gym. Next, we have Wiffle Ball with Mr. Malolo. Who doesn't love Wiffle Ball? Boys and girls, let's get out there and hit that plastic ball all over the place. We have a great time, and you might even get an opportunity to strike out Mr. Malolo in Wiffle Ball on Wednesdays. Next, our fishing at the AHMS pond with Mrs. Memelo and Mrs. Hooper on Wednesday. There is fish in that pond out there. This club is just an awesome club for those who love the outdoors, who love taking a worm, throw it in a pond, and pulling out a fish. We have fishing poles here. If you don't have any fishing pole or tackle, we'll provide some for you. But if you got your own stuff, bring that along as well. Join Mrs. Memelo and Mrs. Hooper for fishing on Wednesday. And then we have our HIT Exercise Club with Mrs. Haynes on Wednesdays. For those of us who just want to get the heart rate pumping and just doing a little bit of exercise, a little bit of drill, and just feel good about what's going on, join the HIT Exercise Club with Mrs. Haynes on Wednesday. Next, we have competitive badminton with Mr. Elme on Thursdays. Can you be the champion? Let's get the badminton rackets out, and let's see who is the best badminton player in the middle school. Mr. Elme's waiting for you on Thursdays in the competitive badminton club. And next, we have sports and games with Mr. Elme on Tuesdays. This is just kind of a free-for-all mixed bag. What do you want to play today? And Mr. Elme will organize some games and put you guys on teams, and it could be just about anything, be outside, inside, whatever's necessary. We like to see a bunch of kids in this one to just play sports and games with Mr. Elme. And next, all I can say is we are excited to offer the after-school program. This picture is now our 7th graders, and way back when they were in 4th grade move-up day. It's hard to believe how much they've changed and grown, but all of us are excited to be here. We're excited to be able to offer this to you, and we want as many of you to sign up as possible. We love having everybody at school. We hope everybody's having a good year. We look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions, come see Mr. McGarry or Mrs. Boersma. We'll be happy to get you started on the after-school program in the fall. Have a great day, everybody.